What's up, everybody? Welcome to the triumphant return of the Nilmer Steve Movie Night Podcast. Today I'm joined by Nate.
Hi, I'm Nate. You can subscribe to me at youtube.com/user/ a random string of numbers and letters.
Yeah, dude, Maliki.
Can I get an abort night in the comments section?
Yeah, dude. And Joey.
Oh my gosh, yeah, gaming.
Dude, you're barely being picked up by the
Yeah,
mic.
Joey, get closer to the mic.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Alright, anyway, before I get started, make sure to follow me on Letterboxd, link in the description below. I'll also put, Nate, would you like your Letterboxd linked in the description below?
What's Letterboxd?
Maliki! I've talked to you about Letterboxd so many times.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, it's like IMDb. Well, anyway, guys, today we watched Polycarp.
7 murders,
Or
7 suspects, 7 churches of revelation.
Or Kinky Killers. It's also
I don't have the
sometimes
case.
Why do you not have the case?
Guys, we're all
According to
talking about
Letterboxd,
stuff.
it is listed as Kinky Killers.
Okay.
So,
Should we talk about how we
yeah,
acquired?
why don't you mention how we acquired this film?
Okay,
Nate, you should
so
talk about that.
so at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. We don't live in Portland, so stop asking.
Yeah, dude. We know you all want to know where we live. It's Portland. Portland, Maine.
Yeah.
We went to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo in Portland, Oregon, and we went to a panel on Juve Bowl. And so one of the prizes they were giving away is Polycarp, 7 murders, 7 suspects, 7 churches of revelation.
Yeah, they just kinda
It wasn't a
handed it
prize.
out.
They just said, "Hey, do you want this?"
Yeah, so we got it. And apparently one of Juve Bowl's producers gave it to the people who were doing that panel. So that's pretty cool. We got this one straight from the mouth of Juve Bowl.
So yeah, big thanks to the Sequel Cast 2 boys for this film. I'll link in the description below too, wherever their podcasts
Oh yeah,
are
they
found.
do have a podcast.
Yeah, it was a live recording of the podcast
Cool.
that we went to.
I'm in a podcast. Did you know that?
Wow, you're also in the Nilmer Steve Movie Night podcast, the best podcast around.
All right.
I want to hear the description of this.
I would love to hear the
Sure,
description,
yeah.
Joey.
Let me just read this out real fast.
Yeah, okay.
Closer tonight, Mike.
Yeah, closer to the mic, dude.
Through a series of horrific murders, the occult, biblical prophecy, and sex clash in a melee of gore and mystery, with psychiatrists, attorneys.
Psychiatrist.
No, that's not actually what I said.
Wait, what?
Thick psychiatrist.
Psychiatrists.
Wait, where?
Psychiatrist.
Psychiatrists, dude.
Wait,
Psychiatrists.
guys, I got like 3 hours of sleep last night.
No, I don't blame you, dude. I'm also pretty tired.
Homicide, detectives, and rock stars all being subject.
Wow.
I really just want to watch.
There's a lot of sex in the movie.
No, there isn't.
No, there
I
isn't.
don't know what you're
Well,
talking
I mean, it kind of goes into
Yeah, there was a
porn
lot of sex.
territory near
Anyway.
the end.
So what was this movie about? Well, that's a really good question.
We watched the movie and we don't really know.
There are
Like a
so
synopsis for Polycarp.
I would love to do
I
that.
feel like that would
Okay.
be more helpful than actually watching the film.
Yeah, Nate, talk about Polycarp while I look
Nate-
up a synopsis.
Nate-
So there were a lot of characters in this film, and they were really hard to keep track of who knew who and why.
I mean, that's your
And they were
opinion, how people
introduced-
injected over-
And they were introduced a lot very early, and then they were not touched until 30 minutes until the end of the film, except for a couple of characters which were touched on very frequently.
I'm sure that
Thank
the
God
man
Tim
with
was-
the titties in his face was touched on.
All right,
That's a P-
all right.
let's
look,
keep this PC, guys.
Okay.
Come on.
PC.
That was how he
Yeah.
described.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
that was
All right. So
literally-
this film.
Okay.
So I searched Polycarp 2007, and of course Google comes up with Kinky Killers, which is a slasher/thriller film.
Oh, awesome.
A sadist captures, tortures, and murders the patients of a psychiatrist. Psychiatrist. Played by Beverly Lynn.
Very well-known actress.
Yeah. So there you go. And the director also made a film called Here and There in 2009.
Definitely watch that.
Wait, so they had Google?
No,
The film was made in 2007.
2007. I
So
guess it was set
Google
before
definitely
Google was
did
widely
exist in
used.
2007. I'm pretty sure.
I doubt it was even before the internet that hard to look up.
Okay, so a lot of mysteries in the film they could have just solved by Googling it, but they didn't.
Like, what is Polycarp?
Yeah, what is Polycarp?
Which a character who
Not
already
what-
knew what Polycarp
not
actually
what,
was.
Who?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a plot twist.
So the psychiatrist is actually one of them.
Thinking like psychiatric, right?
Yeah. No, I get you.
Yeah, we got it.
I forgive you, dude.
Thanks.
I'll
And
still
then-
be friends with
You know
dude.
what Jeebus said? Always forgive people or something.
And
Yeah, dude.
so people start getting murdered, and then like 20 characters are introduced.
I like the sorry to interrupt, but I really like the photo that the photo the
I don't think
film.
that's a character in the movie.
Which box art is better?
They're very different. I'm gonna show both of them on
Is that
screen
actually
right now.
a character in the movie? I don't
Okay.
think that-
Well, anyway, should we talk about some of the best characters?
I would love to.
There's Orange Kid. His name isn't Orange Kid.
So
it's
there's
Bob.
this character named Bob, and he's an attorney, but his dad, whose name
dad
is
fondles
Alexander,
oranges.
really likes oranges, and
Yeah.
He's
so-
holding an orange in every
He
single
is
scene that
always
he's in.
holding. Okay,
there's
so,
a scene where they're randomly giving a speech that he was supposed to give to a bunch of lawmakers to a random murder suspect, and then his dad interrupts him for no reason, and then they do like 5 quick shots of him saying one phrase.
Hey, we don't need to get to that. That was supposed to be the conclusion of this.
Oh, okay. But
What? You didn't tell me
Okay,
that.
so yeah, there's Alexander, who is the
It was
orange.
implied, Nate.
He's the orange daddy. Like Bob refers to him as daddy.
I wonder
And-
if it's like,
and he's like-
deep symbolism or something.
Maybe I don't know. But,
Deep symbolism
like,
now.
even when he's
For
dead,
what?
he's clutching an orange.
I don't know, bro. We have to look into this.
Okay, but
I mean, there's probably is a lot to analyze about this film.
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, most films with like religious undertones like that would probably have something they were going for at least.
But Alexander,
Execution
so he's an
situation.
old lawyer dude who constantly tells people that he needs to do his job so they should leave, but instead he just reads the newspaper and peels oranges. And then his son does nothing except sit there and fondle oranges.
Just living life.
Yeah,
Yep.
Bob and Alexander. And then should we talk about closeted
Okay, so there was this-
Paul.
Nate, nice talking.
So there was this character who is having sex with another prominent character, and the first time, well, not the first time. One of the shots he looked like Peter Dinklage, but in the first scene that you saw him, he was holding a guitar and had dark eyeliner on, so he was a goth rock guitarist.
But he's also
But he also acts like a closeted homosexual,
He's actually mental.
and he's also tall, but he still looks like Peter Dinklage. So the whole movie, we called him goth rock guitarist, closeted, tall Peter Dinklage.
And like the whole point of the movie is that everyone who he's ever had sex with died.
Yeah, so he's the main suspect.
It's pretty good, I gotta say.
Yeah, and he's had sex with like 4 people.
But then, like, he actually is innocent, and he kills the killers at the end, but then he gets into an elevator with one of the killers, and they have sex. And
And
that's how the movie ends.
And then Satan, there's like female.
But I'm getting ahead of
Okay.
myself.
Yeah, you're getting ahead of yourself.
Honestly, I'm not so sure what to talk about this film because I didn't really follow the plot at all. That might not be the film's fault. For all
Why are
we
you
know,
playing
it could have
Flow
been.
on your phone, dude?
It could. I'm sorry. It could have been very easy to comprehend, but we were kind of talking over it most of the time.
I
so.
doubt it would have been easy to comprehend anyway.
Yeah,
I could barely
well,
tell the
I mean,
characters apart.
anyway, apologies to the filmmakers. We didn't respect
There was
your
also
work
one
as much as we
character that
should've.
was in 2 scenes, and in one of the scenes, she asked Orange Boy that she wanted to terminate her marriage, and then Orange Boy was like, "Let me see your ass," and so she showed
No,
him.
he said, lift up your skirt.
Lift up your skirt.
No,
Some
let me
leg.
see some leg.
Yeah.
You guys are getting it
And
all
so
wrong.
she lifted up her skirt, and Bob saw some leg, and he was like, "I'll terminate your marriage," and then she never came back.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not really followed up on, but you know.
Wait,
it's a
wait,
good plot.
wait. Was it implied that
True
she
that.
was it implied that she got killed?
Who?
Because in like one of the scenes after, like there was the old couple who was looking at a body. Was
Oh.
that
Oh, maybe.
was that the woman who wanted to terminate
Yeah,
your marriage?
I
And
have
then Bob
no
was like,
idea.
"I want to terminate your marriage by killing you."
Oh,
Ooh.
flip.
See?
You know
Oh.
what? Now that you mention it, Nate, I think that's perfectly possible.
mean, the
Now,
problem-
this is the kind of movie that you just have to watch like several times in a row. To
Yeah.
understand the
Like
nuances.
2001
The
Under the
nuances of the
Skin,
plot.
Okay,
Polycarp.
the problem is, and to quote Nate, to quote Nate,
Quote Nate.
all of the people who were killed are petite blonde women. He said that phrase several times during the
Nate
movie.
did say that
Well, they
several
the
times.
people in the movie, like when the homicide investigator was speaking to the psychiatrist, he was like, "There were 3 dead petite blonde women, and we don't know where half of their body parts are. You want to help me with this case?" So that's why I kept calling them petite blonde women.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
I must have missed that.
Yeah.
Dang it, Maliki.
Yeah. Ugh. Ew.
This film's very well shot, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, very,
good
well.
use of editing.
Especially that
Yeah,
one scene.
that one sequence in particular
Abuse of power.
of Alexander
Stop abusing power.
holding the orange,
Like,
and then it,
there's like
during
six
like
different-
1 2-syllable phrase, it
They-
like cuts his
5
face
times.
like
They-
5 times.
Yeah, they
and
have like 4 different angles of his face. They
It's-
cut between them in the span.
You're
of
not
like a
it's
nearly
second.
close
and
enough
it's
to the mic.
yeah, it's completely pointless, but really good. Nate, move your feet.
They could have like had the cuts like lined up with his speaking or something, but no, it's just totally random.
Yes,
actually.
it's a lot of cuts.
Yeah, to the point where when we saw that, we were all like, "Whoa, let's see that
Yeah,
again."
we had to, like, it's very stunning.
Yeah, we needed to watch it again to appreciate it the
Yeah,
best.
it's a very rewatchable movie.
You should try to.
I don't know about that.
Steve.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
the,
dude.
The
I
strippers.
really
What
bet.
about strippers?
The let me focus. What was the line?
Let me get these breasts in focus.
Let me get these titties in focus. And then he says that and he puts on his glasses.
That was a highlight of the film for us.
Also,
early on.
in the scene directly after, they're questioning one of the guys who was hiring strippers because he used to date the first girl who died, and then they showed him a picture of her dead corpse, and he said, "quote She was a bit of a tramp. She liked it rough, but I didn't do this."
Yeah, so you quote me.
Agreed.
What does Peter Dinklage always say? Like this is
This
fucked
is
up?
so
This is-
effed up.
This is
This
so
is so fucked up. He says
Did
that.
you say the F word?
He
on
just
the
says the F word a
Normal
lot.
Steve
Oh, yeah.
podcast? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to bleep that
this
out.
film isn't really G-rated.
What?
It's
sadly.
exactly G-rated.
Maybe.
There's also a 94-minute film that came out in 2015 called Polycarp
I bet it's better than
about a
this.
young slave girl.
Hard
Oh.
turn.
By Justice for All Productions.
There was the specific mastermind behind the film.
A bunch of SJWs.
Kenneth Del Vecchio.
I think it's.
Yeah.
Is it Vecchio? Is that how you pronounce CCH?
Yeah, Vecchio.
The
It sounds Italian.
Is that how Italian works?
Yeah,
then?
no. C. The letter C makes it sound ch in
Well,
Italian.
only
Well,
if
if you
there's
have two C's in a
no,
row,
if
then
you have
it's a
two
ch.
C's, it only makes a ch sound if there's an I after it.
But what if you have two
Well,
C's?
thank
and
you.
an H?
Yeah, I have Italian relatives.
Let's look up Italian.
I play Mario games.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, dude.
What do
I
you want?
hope she has some
Somebody
I hope she
spaghetti.
has
touch
lots
my
of
I
spaghetti.
hope she has lots of
I
spaghetti.
hope she has lots of spaghetti.
Hey Luigi, hey Luigi.
What is this? Okay, so if you
I
can't
hope you're
tell,
enjoying the Nomer movie night podcast.
we're a little bit reluctant to talk about
So
Polycarp.
long, gay bouncer.
7 murders, 7 suspects, 7 churches of Revelation.
There's a
Diddy
lot of
from
seven.
Big Mouth.
I don't even understand. Like, oh yeah. The cop who kidnaps closeted emo tall Peter Dinklage several
Peter
times.
Dinklage.
And
He leaves them under a bridge,
Yeah, he
sometimes naked, and
he
reads
drives-
them Bible verses.
yeah, he just reads the Bible verses multiple times and drives into the same bridge multiple times and just leaves them there. Sometimes he's naked with only a dress or something.
And
This
in one of
movie
these
is
scenes,
breaking my
he-
mind.
And in one of these scenes, he slaps Peter Dinklage with a Bible like
A
20
lot.
times.
Yeah, and then it keeps cutting between.
It's really well made.
So should we talk about Satan?
Go for it, dude.
Okay.
So the plot of the film
Okay.
is that they're killing several people because they want to summon Satan.
Yeah, they're making Satan out
There-
of a lot of body parts
there
of
are-
petite blonde women and
Some
several middle-aged men.
Yeah. And there are actually 3 women who were masterminding it the whole time. One of them made potions and was in the film very little. One of them was a psychiatrist who we thought was on the side of emo goth Peter Dinklage.
She was thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the third one was Jill, who was a major character and was also hecking Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
My goodness.
And so right before the reveal scene where they revealed who all the murderers were, they had a scene of 6 different people having sex in different locations while reciting the 7 churches of Revelation.
Well, no, it was 3 pairs.
Yeah, well, 6 people.
Yeah, 6 people total.
I'm looking at the cast right now, and it looks like everyone's a porn star. Maybe not a star, but that's what they're best known for.
Okay.
And they all share a lot of films, especially the one I Murders.
Wow, I can. Yeah,
We should watch that.
I can relate.
I think we should watch
All
I
four
Murders
cast.
for No More Steve movie night.
Good idea.
Like if
Also,
you want to see I Murders.
Apparently, Italian CCH is pronounced K.
All right, good to
Vecchio.
know.
It says
I don't get-
anytime
I
you
don't-
see CH
I don't get
Kenneth
Italian.
Del Vecchio.
Yeah.
Vecchio. Okay, I don't
Anytime you see
understand.
Can you look up
CH
Kenneth
or
Del Vecchio,
CCH,
dude?
It's pronounced like K.
So it's like one
dude.
C
Can you
and
pronounce-
S,
can you-
Dude, what?
CI
Can-
is-
Wait, hold
what?
up, dude.
Hold the phone.
Okay, Alexander, the guy with the oranges,
Yeah.
was
The old
in
guy with
Oh
the
Brother
oranges.
Where Art Thou? and
Epic.
Tootsie and the Muppet movie.
What?
He's the only actor that's been in like things I've heard of.
Hey,
One
Nilmer,
sec.
hey,
The
Nilmer
Orange
Steve.
Daddy?
I'm doing research. Yeah,
Alright,
the
I'll
Orange
do
Daddy.
some research of myself.
He was in Spy Hard.
He was in-
Nightmares.
Jesus. Okay.
He was in Actually, that's about it.
Okay.
But he's
But
in,
he was in the Muppets movie.
he was in this Tom Hanks movie that I've never heard of.
What's it called?
The Man with One Red Shoe.
Oh yeah, I've never heard of it either.
Anyway, Oh Brother Where Art Thou and Tootsie and the Muppet movie, dude.
Wow.
So he's a star, at least.
Definitely a star. Who was he in the Muppet movie?
Who is he in the Muppet movie?
Yeah.
Wait.
Let me check.
Hold on, dude.
Yeah, Nate.
I think Kenneth Del Vecchio played Bob.
Really?
Yeah, I looked him up, and on Wikipedia it says Kenneth Del Vecchio is a filmmaker who has written, produced, and directed and acted in over 30 films. Del Vecchio is a founder and chairman of the Hoboken International Film Festival. He is also the author of several legal books,
He plays Doc Hopper in
Wait,
the
so
Muppet
he's a
movie.
including
lawyer?
criminal code books
Yeah.
published by Prentice and ALM. And there's a link to KenDelVecchioForCongress.com.
So he's
Bro,
a
we
lawyer
should've
who
liked
plays
him.
a lawyer.
The director of this film is running for Congress.
Okay,
I
what
was-
state is he running for? We have to alert all the viewers in that state.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
The viewers of Nilmer.
The three viewers.
I'm
Hopefully
looking.
more, dude. I mean, this is the triumphant return of the Nilmer Steve Movie Net
Why is
podcast
it
Morty.
triumphant?
because we
He's
just saw
running
the best film of all time.
He's running for New York Congress, and one
Well,
of
that's
the
where the film takes place. Everyone
in-
has really thick
in-
New York
Consider
accents.
New
in-
Jersey.
in-
Oh, same thing.
in one of the pictures on his website is a picture of him next to Donald Trump.
Cool.
Okay, so basically, a monkey. If you're living,
That's
if
great.
you're living in New York, be sure to elect Kenneth Del Vecchio.
Yeah.
For Congress.
Yeah, please do. I'm sure-
Critically acclaimed filmmaker and best-selling author.
Wait,
This is
he's an
probably-
author too.
Yeah.
Please do more research.
He has
Nate.
legal, but he made legal books.
While you're doing research, I just like to point out that the guy who played Alexander is also the star of a film called Good Dick from the year after this.
sounds
So, yeah, honestly though,
Okay.
Like, who's the star?
He's running for
I don't know.
Congress in
He's
New
not the
York's
star
18th
actually,
district.
but he plays Charlie in Good Dick.
Everyone who lives in New York's 18th district,
Yeah,
be sure to vote for Republican nominee Kenneth Del Vecchio.
Director of
All the
Polycarp.
viewers of
No, we're the Movie Night podcast.
podcast.
Guys, let's get it training on Twitter. Come on.
Okay. Hashtag.
Hashtag vote for Ken Del Vecchio.
Yeah.
V-E-C-C-H-I-O.
Should we, like,
H-I-O.
like
Congress.
Kendall Vecchio? Like,
No,
No.
Kenneth.
Kenneth Vec.
Ken
Hashtag
Vec.
vote
Wait,
Kenneth Vec.
But what has he written as an author?
Oh, just like some legal
book,
code
yeah.
books.
Oh, so he's a lawyer too.
Yeah.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah,
and he
no, it's,
played
I
lawyer.
read that.
He played
Oh.
Bob,
Dude,
who is
he
a
does
lawyer.
everything. He's
Yeah.
so talented.
He's like
Except
Film
at making
director,
movies.
actor, author, and
Leonardo
Congress.
da
He's like
Vinci?
Thomas Paine.
No. Benjamin Franklin? No. Kenneth.
He's like Shigesato
Dude,
Itoi.
he's the most.
Do you know who
he's the most talented man
Shigesato
of all time.
Itoi is?
No,
Yes.
I've heard the name, but I don't remember.
He's the dude who made Mother.
Oh.
Exclamation point.
No.
the game
The
Mother.
game.
Oh.
Also known
Not
as
the Jennifer
Earthbound-
Lawrence
also,
film.
Also known as Earthbound Origins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Earthbound Zero.
Why can we get Earthbound 3? You know, or I'm sorry,
Earthbound
Mother
3. Can you get a Mother
Earthbound
4?
3
I
would-
lost my homework in a cave somewhere.
Earthbound 3 would also be nice.
Yeah.
A new
Can
one?
we get a Mother 3?
Can I see that?
Can we get a Klaus and
Yeah,
Lucas?
doing it.
That's a nice
Oh
picture
my.
of
Wow.
Klaus.
I have a
Okay.
much greater appreciation for this film
Okay,
now.
Okay, so what do you all think about the movie?
I think it's a masterpiece.
It's hard for me to say.
Dude,
I don't know.
Ken Del Vecchio was the first Congress candidate in the country to endorse Donald Trump.
For
Wow.
a very
In
low
the
budget
opening
film, it's not the
credits-
worst film I've ever seen.
Really?
Should we talk about the sound
I
design?
mean, Mr. Stitches too.
Should we talk
But
about the sound design?
oh yeah, Nate, you like to talk about sound
Nate,
design.
sound design.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Don't
Awesome,
do that.
Nate. Nice.
What?
movie reference.
Want to elaborate on that?
So all the gunshots are super muted, and whenever they punch someone, there's no feedback, so you don't know if they actually punched him or not. There's a reason that fake punching sounds are in every film, is because they kind of need to have a sound of impact in order for them to be effective. Yeah,
Okay, and what about the horror
Sorry.
movie music?
the horror movie music is
sound
bad.
effects.
It doesn't make any
Just-
sense. It's
yeah.
just weird.
Like when
Scary.
Bob opens up his eyes. there's
Oh
like-
yeah,
Oh yeah.
You-
And, but the best horror movie sound effect usage in the film is a pen clicking on a table.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
and then the
super
bass,
bass boosted.
very bass heavy. Yes.
Yeah, I really like that scene.
Yeah.
It was super
And then
good.
the opening credits, there's a lot of like white paint.
It's a
It
video
could
of
also
John
be,
Tron covered in flex tape in the
questionable
shower.
white human liquid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The opening credit sequence goes on for a very,
Nate
very,
Nice
very
focusing
long
on,
time. By the way, No More Steve Movie Night
Steve
podcast.
Movie
Yeah.
Yeah, we're professionals here.
I don't know about y'all, but I kind of want to stop talking about Polycarp.
Nate.
Nate, I don't know, man. It's a
Why
good
would
film.
you-
What is
Say
Polycarp? Like Polycarp was like a revelation.
You mean who?
Revelation.
Revelation?
7 churches of Revelation.
Okay, why were there
He,
7?
he was
Why
there
is
was,
one of them Philadelphia?
Philadelphia is just a word.
Oh, okay, but it's also a place.
Yeah.
True
was
that,
supposed
dude.
to mean?
7 churches of Revelation.
But like, didn't the state didn't the city Philadelphia come way after the splitting? Because then
Yeah,
they say
it means city of brotherly love.
Oh,
So,
okay, and they just
That's a thing.
named the city after
I don't know.
the revelation.
I'm pretty sure that Philadelphia did not exist in the Bible.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
No, America. It
I
was,
could be wrong.
What's the last church of Revelation? People
Moan.
three men say
Oh, yeah.
separately.
We gotta think about that part. How they just.
No,
I
I
feel
said-
we kind of touched on that, but we
Yeah,
didn't
okay.
go more. into
But
it.
like there is a very long scene where it cuts frequently in between 3 different pairs of people having sex. Well, they talk to each other about the 7 churches of Revelation. And it's unclear who these 6 people are necessarily. Like, you definitely know who 2 of them are, but then the other 4, they could be
okay, so
like
we have the
one of 3
psychiatrist
people.
paired off with Peter Dinklage, and then we have
Jill.
who's Jill with?
Jill was with the
dude who-
nothing guy.
Yeah, the dude at the beginning who's
Who-
like, who's like being really bad at interrogation.
Yeah, and
He
then
like says he looks like a mix between Michael Keaton and
Steve Buscemi.
Steve
is what
Buscemi,
he
yeah,
said.
and he has like a Batman voice. He's like nothing.
And then the last pair was the lady who made potions and the crooked cop. I don't know how they knew each other or why they were
Yeah,
having
the
sex.
Bible cop, the
The
dude-
Bible cop,
yeah,
the guy
Bible
who's
cop.
hitting Peter Dinklage with
Didn't
the
the
Bible.
potion lady like work at the police office?
Yeah, I guess.
I like how we're comparing all
But,
these
like,
porn
why was-
stars
They never
to
connected
actors.
at all.
Yeah, they were also
Well,
using
okay,
that.
I
They
don't
were
wanna
also
say that they're
using.
porn stars, but
They were also having
just
sex.
based on the
They-
brief
they-
research
crap.
I did.
They-
They were
in
also
porn.
having sex on the same set that Peter Dinklage and Jill lived in.
Yeah.
And
That's
she
pretty
just
awesome.
showed up there for
Randomly.
no reason with a very suggestive dress. It was so
They
strange.
they reuse sets a lot for no reason.
It's pretty
it's
awesome.
for budget, but like,
I mean, yeah, nice.
Yeah, I get it.
Re-
On that note, should we wrap this pup up?
Yes.
sure, I give it a 69 out of 70.
I'd give it a 69 out of 420 billion.
Wow.
I give it a 2 out of 2.
Honestly, I give it like maybe like a Oilers constant out of pi.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
So that's pretty good,
Wait,
actually.
wait, isn't it Euler? Is it
Euler. It's Euler.
Oh, so E out of pi? That's like
That's like
80.
pretty good.
0.8?
That's like
Yeah,
2.7 out of
You know.
3.14.
Yeah, that's like
Or can you
0.8.
calculate that exact quantity?
E,
Sorry, what?
E over pi.
E over pi.
E.
Euler.
Yeah,
Euler.
Euler.
It's pretty.
That's
it's actually
Bueller.
pronounced
You
Euler.
silly
Euler.
goose.
I don't know how to put E in my
Deuces.
phone calculator. What is E?
Use
even?
Despacito.
Despacito.
No, use Desmacito.
Here's E.
There's E.
Carter, don't you have to
Over
use Desmacito for
E?
math class?
Pi.
E
Everyone,
over
you should
pi.
download the app
0.8652.
Desmacito. It's a graphing calculator
Yeah.
app and it's free.
All right, guys. I think we're
So
done here. We're
what's
Joey
the number?
gives us an 86.
Nate, I just
Nate, I prefer to score all of my things out of pi.
Oilers constant out of pi.
You simpleton.
You're
All right.
want, like some root 2, root 3 next time or something.
I want to do like 2 pi over pi.
All right, guys. Bye.